from the windswept hills of Canaan. A story that echoes through the ages. A story that echoes through the ages. A story about dreams, betrayal and restoration. Joseph longed before he ruled the natio. He was just a boy, innocent, gentle. He was just a boy, innocent, gentle, favored by his father. In a world torn apart by jealousy and silence from Eve, he dared to talk about a dream. I saw us in the field, he said, his voice trembling. A cold, sharp laugh answered him. You think you are greater than us, Simeon hissed. Dio, we have to bow to you. But the dreamer could not keep silent. What heaven whispered. I saw the Sioux, moo, and the stars bow to me. Joseph whispered to his father. Jacob's eyes darkened. This is not an ordinary dream. A colorful cloak. One decision will change everything. The dreamer has come. Reuben saw Joseph from afar. Kill him. Let fate decide. And so, in a barren pit, under a cruel sky, that dreamer lies there broken. Lose all pride. Lost in the dark. God, if you give me these dreams, why have you forsaken me? But heaven is not silent. It is waiting, because when people bury a dream, God can awaken that dream. This is not just a story about a boy. This is a warning, a promise, and a whisper to the soul. A man intended evil, God intended good. Joseph, the movie. The sun beat down on the hills of Canaan. Dust clung to the shandals of the shepherds, and the earth groaned under the weight of silence. But in Jacob's tent, a dream stirred. Joseph, the youngest, yet the first beloved, walked forth among his brothers with a radiance they could not bear. The father gave him the cloak. He thinks he's special. Reuben said nothing, but his heart was broke. I had a dream. The field became silent. A howled before my sheaves. There was laughter, cold and sharp. Dio, you think you are greater than us. I just say what I see, but the dreams come back, and this time they reach the sky. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bow to me. Even Jacob, upon hearing this, fell silent. Should your mother and I bow too? Joseph stood confused, his cloak hitting his ankles. But heaven whispers things that earth refuses, and the boy could not keep quiet. Then came the journey, the hill, the pit. Here comes the dreamer. Uri, throw him in the pit. The Gato brothers hesitate. Reuben glances away. Let us see what his dream will be. She dust swirls. Arms flail, cloaks tear, and the dreamer falls into darkness. The wind blows above. The earth is still, but heaven is not yet complete. The pit was silent. Its stone walls held no warmth. Dust floats in the light above, and time passed without anyone noticing. The boy lay curled up at the bottom. His cloak tore, lips dry, but his eyes remained open. And the dream still burns within him. The wind blew above. The earth was still, but heaven was not yet complete. Joseph's hand twitched, reaching toward the light. His voice echoed in the silence. Lord, if you gave me this dream, why did you let them bury me with it? There was no answer, only silence as thick as dust. He closed his eyes. above his brothers, huddled near the edge of the pit. Their faces were pale, their hands shaking with dust and guilt. "Wait, we have to bring him back. We've done enough. He's alive, what more do you want? We're not killing him. He should have known better than to dream about us. Oh, this isn't over." Just then a dark shape moved across the horizon. A caravan of Ishmaelites approached, their camels laden with goods, their eyes sharp for opportunity. "Wait a while, let him rot when we can sell him. He's worth more this way. Let's see what his dream can buy him now." The others were silent then. One by one they nodded. The price of betrayal was 20 pieces of silver. Chains replaced the cloak. Dust swallowed his footsteps, and the dreamer walked, not as a son but as a slave. They stripped him of his cloak, but not his dream. Miles past, the hills of Canaan faded behind him. The pyramids of Egypt loomed like distant judgments. Joseph's feet bled, but his heart still beat. Something that even betrayal could not kill. Dust flew. ARMS wavered. The cloak tore. And the dreamer fell into darkness. And the dreamer fell into dreamer fell into dreamer fell into. The wind blew. The earth was still. But heave was not yet complete. Dust clung to empty baskets. And Jacob's house. The wind howled across the plains of Canaan. Dust clung to empty baskets. In Jacob's house, the wind howled across the plain. Go to Egypt, have heard. There is wheat there. Buy food, so that we may live and not die. Jacob commanded, his voice weak but firm. The two brothers packed their things, leaving Benjamin behind. As they approached the palace in Egypt, their cloaks were torn. Their eyes were hollow. One of them knew that the ruler before them was the brother they had betrayed. Joseph stood tall in his Egyptian cloak. The distant voice. His heart pounded. They bowed their heads. 11 knee. Like in a dream. Joseph held his breath. He turned away. These men are looking for wheat. The guard said, Bring them. Joseph replied, but his tone was hesitant. I will speak to them myself. They entered, bowed their heads. Joseph's eyes swept over each face. Rube, Simeo, Judah, He sighed. Let us sell him. He chose the silver. Where do you come from? Joseph asked. His voice was sharp. Judah answered, We are 12 brothers. One is no more. More. The words were like steel. Joseph's hands trembled. His voice trembled. You are spies, he suddenly declared. You have come to explore this land. Oh. Reuben cried out. We are honest people. Joseph's mask was still on his face, but only a hair's breadth away. He turned away a guy, whispering in the Hebrew language Egypt. Put one in prison. Release the others when the guards arrest. When the guards arrested Simeon, Joseph retreated into the darkness. Beside, not like a ruler, but like a brother, like a boy dreaming of the stars. And now, watching them kneel,